To Norm Macdonald Live, very excited about tonight. Big name as our guest. Alongside me, of course, my trusty sidekick, Adam Egget.
How are you, Norm? I noticed you're dressed as Don King.
Don King, yeah. You know, I do an impression of Don King.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
at all. Yeah.
I have done it in my act for the past 5 years or so to highly mixed reaction. And here's how it goes. I'm going to do it to this camera right here.
All right.
This is Don King, were he living in Japan. Don King, if he were a Japanese citizen. Don King, if he lived in the tiny island nation known as Japan. Here it is. Only in Japan, y'all. Only in Japan. Only in Japan. Only in Japan. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. So he lived in Japan.
Yeah. You are right. Sinophobe breath. Okay, so we will be back with the amazing Don King right after this.
Whoa.
Huh?
We don't have. It's Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler.
He's not doing the show.
Yes, he is. He's in the dressing room.
I thought it was Don King.
No,
this week is Don King.
Where did you even hear that?
Because I've been trying to get Don King forever.
Well.
I asked Brent, did I not say to you, do we have Don King this week?
Yeah, Norma said no.
You said no. I thought you were being sarcastic.
I said no repeatedly.
I thought it was a running joke, Brent.
That's
When
not
you
bad.
say no and you think it's sarcastic, it means yes.
Right.
So I kept asking him, do we, this is what I would say. You say what you would say. Do we have Don King?
No.
We have Don King.
No, we don't.
We have Don King.
We don't have Don King.
And then I would laugh. Oh, well, whatever. So, but it's exciting we have Sandler.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It took me 3 hours to get this wig on.
You're going to look ridiculous. You can't interview him like this.
Of course I can't interview him like
You're
this.
going to look stupid.
It's going to take me 3 hours to get the wig off now.
Oh, shit. What are we doing?
All right. I thought of an idea. Don't worry about it. Calm down.
What are we going to do?
I thought of an idea. Just relax.
All right.
Go to the dressing room. Is Sandler in the dressing room?
Yeah, he's in the dressing room.
Go to the dressing room and tell him that we're going to do the show in 3 hours.
Don't.
Yeah, go on.
I don't want
Go tell him. Just tell him 3 hours. He's a good guy. Tell him 3 hours, and then we'll be ready for him.
God.
Thank you, Adam. I'll get this wig off.
Yeah.
Gayla.
Okay. 3 hours.
Gayla.
Coming.
We have to take the wig off now because it's not Don King. It's Adam Sandler, who I love. But.
Okay.
So now I have to go through this process
Oh,
again.
no. Okay, ready?
Yes,
Okay.
go ahead. That's it?
Well, yeah.
It took 3 hours to get that
Well,
one.
it's harder to get, on.
Did you just look me in the eye? You just looked me in the eye, Brent.
I'm sorry, Norma. I've been talking to her.
Yeah, well, didn't that memo cut out? Thank you, Gayla. Do you have a mirror?
Yeah.
Do you have a fucking mirror?
Yes, Norm.
Ah, I love mirrors. You're probably not too fond of them. Should charge more for mirrors for fellas like me, Gayla.
Yes, they should, Norm. Sorry for looking at you.
You weren't being sarcastic,
No, I
were
would
you?
never be sarcastic.
Hey,
How are you, Adam? It's great to meet you.
it's nice to see you.
I just, I feel awful. It's an honor to have you here, but unfortunately, we're running a few hours behind.
Few hours?
Yeah, just a few hours. We're having a little bit of a technical problem.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. I wish somebody would have told me that.
yeah. Again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you could just bear with us.
Gotcha. Just gotta do something though.
Okay. What? You have like somewhere to be? Or?
No. I just gotta do something.
Oh, no! Oh, good Christ almighty! That is a lot of pain! Ah! Oh! Oh God, you're kicking me in the belly. Why? Oh, please stop. Okay, fair enough. Just don't kick me in the face. I need to work on television. Oh my God. Now you're kicking me exclusively in the face. Oh God, please. What have I done to deserve? Oh God, thank God. Oh, you stopped. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh no, you returned. What's in your hand? It looks like a skillet. It is a skillet. Where did you even obtain a skillet?
That's enough. You're excused. No, you cannot have your mirror. Get Adam Egan in here.
Yes, Norm.
Both sides are the same. Some fellows are blessed. Adam Egan, where have you been? Turns out, in a jiffy, the wig came off. You could have, by the way, why the hell did it take you so long? I had to talk to Gala for 10 minutes. You get... Well, that was entertaining. Gala!
Yes, Norm.
Adam Egan decided it would be funny to spit blood on the desk. Can you please wipe that off? Ed McMahon, big sidekick. Joey Bishop. Hugh Downs, Andy Richter. Don't recall any of them ever spitting up blood. Know why? Not funny.
Sandler wasn't happy.
Sandler wasn't happy. Well, I'm not happy because I had to talk to Gala for 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Where is he? He's supposed to be sitting in this chair. Can you get him? 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 I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, Adam Sandler. Good night. For the full hour, our guest, Hollywood's biggest star. You've seen him in films like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer, rather, Punch Drunk Love, and many more. You loved him on Saturday Night Live.
I sure did.
And his double platinum comedy albums, They're All Gonna Laugh at You and What the Hell Happened to Me. With us for the full hour is Adam Sandler. Adam.
Normie boy.
How are you, buddy?
I already like it here. Adam.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
I know. It's almost better to have no response than that.
You're right.
But it's sort of like, it reminds me of Tom Snyder. Do you remember him in the old days?
Fantastic.
Yeah, be in the middle of the night. And
Yeah.
small, like, crowd of people and then a big swirl of smoke around him.
No kidding.
Huh?
You look like a real man like you.
He was a man's man.
You could take over that spot, buddy.
What spot?
The Snyder spot.
Oh, well, I'd never thought of that.
Don't you think? Don't you think people should get together and demand it? Normie boy, that would be great though. You'd be the best at that.
It would be fun.
It would bring a whole new light to your guests would be stronger.
Yes.
Reveal more.
More eclectic guests, and then we'd get inside their head more.
You would get a lot of things out of it.
Like we're going to do with you. Didn't you have you put the New York symbol on that?
Well, I was afraid no one was going to see it if it was facing that way.
Oh, man.
I needed to show respect.
You're the king
They're in
of
first
the
place
media.
right now.
I know they are, yes.
It could be going away today.
I mean, poor Vince Scully, too.
What happened to Vince?
Well, I'm just saying,
Vin.
like,
Vin,
it's probably
yeah.
his last year.
I've never heard
Vince.
Yeah, I called
never
him
heard
Vince
of
growing
Vin.
up too. Vince
Yeah,
Ully,
yeah,
I called
yeah.
him. Vince Ully. And then it turned out it was when I met him.
Yeah.
I said, yo, what's up, Ully? He goes,
Did you ever meet, because one time they forced me to do Marv Albert.
Love that guy.
He's the greatest.
Right, yeah.
And so I'm on the show. I can't say no.
Right,
It was my
right.
first year on the show, and he was in a little trouble. And I was forced to do him in an unfunny sketch.
Oh, you had to do him on the show?
Yeah. So I'm doing, first of all, it's a bad impression, and then
That hurts, yeah.
and then I meet him, and I forgot,
Oh, and he kind of stared you down?
Yeah, he was nice, but he had to have seen it.
I hate that.
Yeah.
man.
Has that ever happened to you? You've never really taken on anybody.
When I was on SNL, I would do people, and then I didn't even know I was hurting their feelings because I was too young, and I didn't really get it.
Yeah.
I remember I did David Brenner. And I did David Brenner, and I sat next to him at a Knicks game, and I was like, and I love David Brenner.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there. And he's like, yeah, how's it going? I was like, what's happening? He doesn't like me. Oh, and then somebody told me. But this is
But he's
true.
passed away now, so you can do him.
No,
right?
no. You know what? He was cool. He came and saw me at the comic strip and gave me advice.
Really?
I was friends with his buddy managed me, and he brought David Brenner in to see me at the strip, and he told me to stop cursing so much.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody told me to stop cursing. Did they? Who told you to stop cursing when you first started?
I was super clean when I started.
You were cleaner.
Yeah, I was very clean.
You were solid,
I got dirtier later. But
It's
you know,
true.
Fred Stoller told me he got advice from Rodney. And Rodney said, "Kid, you're taking too many liberties, okay?" And the idea was he was pausing too much. And he's like, "Get to the fucking joke. You're taking too many liberties."
Funny, man. Rodney told me, he goes, "Hey, man, don't tell people you're a Jew. Don't do that. I can't believe you did that." I was like, well, it's too late now, Roddy.
Sometimes they'll show clips of Jordan. And it'll be Marv Albert's voice the whole time.
Right,
It's just, it
He was
just went
everything.
with basketball.
His son's good, too.
No, I didn't know he was son.
Yeah, Marv Albert's kid.
Not Kenny Albert.
Yeah.
Is it Kenny Albert?
Hey, you want to do him, too, and hurt his feelings?
No, I never.
You're
I don't like hurting people's feelings. You told me that.
No, we
You said
don't.
don't hurt people's feelings.
Yeah, I said quit
When
it.
when I did the news, because sometimes you forget that a person is a person.
Spade.
Yeah.
Spade and Smigel don't realize they're hurting people's feelings. They're like, I was at dinner and he came at me really aggressive. I was like, well, don't you remember?
Yeah.
All that sick thing.
It never looks good for the host.
There are guys who love doing it.
Yeah.
Who are great at doing it. I just don't know how good I'd be doing it, and I did what I could do on that show.
He says.
I could never understand. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just pointed at you.
I could never understand. I thought you were going to say something else. I'm paid very little for this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm curious. Why did you got fired? It doesn't
Something
make any
like that,
sense
right.
to me.
So
You never know.
You
You
did too,
never
right?
know at SNL.
I don't know
with
what
me,
happened.
it was clear that I was fired. But
They had to fire you. Or
But
something.
usually, like, people didn't quite know.
We didn't know. It was me and Farley. and
You
we
and
didn't-
Farley. Isn't that
It was in
amazing?
'95. Like you guys were.
Well, he remembers it as the golden age, but I was there,
Yeah,
and everybody fucking hated it.
They were yelling about the ratings all the time, yelling how bad we were. And
All my favorite sketches were from that era.
What was your favorite sketch?
My favorite sketch of all time you were actually in was the the Mr. Belvedere fan club. The great.
Oh, yeah,
Fred
that was
Wolf,
good.
yes,
Fred Wolf.
sketch,
Fred Wolf wrote
that was a good one.
And
Yeah.
That
and
was
the
good.
other one you were also in, I always loved Sabra Price is Right, and both Tom Hanks, which is actually
that was old Smigel wrote that one.
yeah, those were my.
You were talking about.
Hey, that was my first skit ever.
Oh, the
Sabras.
yeah, Mr. Belvedere.
No, Sabra.
Sabra, Price is Right.
Oh.
This
Not
is
the
your
Price is
greatest instrument. This right here. I just keep trying to tell him. I'd yell it so that he'll try. You know.
He's got you have a Farley-esque kind of feel to you.
You mean
Like a
the
sweetness.
Chris Farley show?
Maybe
Kevin
like more
Farley?
like
Yeah,
Johnny, more like Johnny Farley. Am I right though? A little bit. Like,
You know, have the Johnny Farley.
Johnny
But
Farley.
you mentioned earlier that you thought the movie was a little bit of Sabra Price.
Yeah,
is
so-
Right.
I always
yeah,
saw-
for sure.
yeah, I definitely saw that. A lot of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Loved it.
Thanks, buddy.
Your
Yeah.
favorite Adam Sandler film?
Billy Madison.
Film.
Yeah, Billy. Billy Madison
Billy
was
Madison.
my favorite.
How did you know that he was going to say that?
Well, I know another guy who was in it. Old Mark Beltzman.
And Larry Hankin.
Schlock!
Now, Larry Hankin said it was no raging bull.
He didn't agree with the script. No, not 100%. But Normie Boy, do you remember falling asleep in the middle of that shot?
Yes, I do. Because they threw a
too.
bunch of ice on me.
They had to wake you, yeah.
Yeah, because
You
they
do the same
get
thing on this
freaked out
podcast.
if someone dies on a movie set.
Yeah.
So they tossed a bunch of ice on my face. But the problem was, I was supposed to be drunk, and I didn't want to come
Oh,
off.
yeah,
I
that's
didn't want
right.
to come off like Foster Brooks.
Oh, right. So you played it past
So I
out.
just drank and drank and drank, and I'm very low tolerance for alcohol,
And it was sunny.
and it was super hot. But I didn't want to come out like.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like Bill, Mr. Madison. Remember Foster Brooks?
Yeah, the best.
He was great because he was on those roasts. But Dean Martin was the host, a huge drunk.
Yeah. He kept saying, "You're stepping on me." Tone it down, Dean.
right.
Yeah.
And Dean Martin go, our next guest. One time they had Mickey Mantle. He goes, our next guest, Mickey Mantle, wasn't always in the big leagues, as a matter of fact. And he would just like dribble off, He go, our next, not always in the big leagues. Minor, ladies and gentlemen, umpire Foster Brooks. And then he'd come out with a thing. But I saw him one time, he completely bailed on a joke. He said,
Foster Brooks or Dino?
Dino. Yeah. He said, our next guest, it was Sammy was the next guest. He goes, our next guest, I don't want to say he has a lot of gold, jewelry, but last time, Mr. Sammy Davis. You tell me a story once about when you were on the set, Milton Berle visited the set?
I was in a movie that Milton Berle was in.
Oh, he was in the movie? He performed in the film?
He was in my first movie ever. Was originally
Oh,
called
yes.
The Unsinkable Shaggy Moskowitz.
He was.
And then they call it Babes Ahoy now.
And he was the
He's
ghost?
like the,
no, he
yes.
just showed up.
He's like I'm not sure. I think he's a ghost. That he was giving me advice how to be a good comedian.
Yeah.
And he had a huge hog on.
He also.
What?
Huge hog.
He did.
Milty. Everybody knew that.
I know, but he showed it to you?
It tinkered out, and it gave it a little fall. It fell out.
There's always
Fell
little
out.
stories. Now there's
Oh,
lots of stories about it seem almost the same story about a guy who'll have his robe on and
Right, Rodney.
And Rodney, did that ever happen to you with Rodney? You know
I think
Rodney
I
as
saw
well as
Rodney's
anybody?
testicles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
He used to come down to Catch a Rising Star, and I didn't see him there, but I think I saw him after a Vegas show. Spread eagle bathroom. He went spread eagle and gave us the Rodney.
The only guy I ever saw was the golfer John Daly.
You saw him naked?
No, not naked, but he came back, and I was talking to him. This was a couple of years after he won, and this was before Tiger. He was
Yeah, he was the big
guy.
Great man too. I played with him.
You did?
Yeah.
You played golf with him?
Me and Daly. He
My
taught me how to hit a
God.
little longer.
Wow.
Yeah. Rip it. What is it? Grip it and rip.
Ribbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. I followed him on the whole. Quite him a little bit. Followed him at Riviera playing, and throw the cigarette down, hit it, pick up the cigarette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But he came backstage to the House of Blues where I was playing, and he's like, "Hey, Norm, I understand you like me," or something like that. I said, "Oh yeah, the greatest." And he said, "Yes, it's true." And then he pulled out his card. I didn't know what he was talking about. He says, "It's true," as if I knew that.
You heard.
And then it was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like it had its own liver. I'm sorry.
The way he drinks, I would hope he has it.
Did you have a question? I thought you had a question for Adam.
Yeah, I've been dying to know. Where do you get your ideas from? Norm.
Oh, yeah, you going to
asked
do
that.
that. That's a good one.
No, I really. I really did actually have a question though.
Go ahead, Adam.
You ever think about revisiting some of the old
You're
roles?
sweating like a whore in church, Adam.
They cut the budget on the show. We don't have air conditioning anymore.
Ask your question.
You think about revisiting
Everything's gonna be okay, buddy. He's very nervous.
Good man. Good man,
We
I've
don't
Adam.
loved
get
Adam
big
for a
stars.
long time. I'm very nervous.
Slowly getting bigger.
Rip
right?
Taylor is next.
No.
Yes.
That's right.
And then we're trying to get Riff
Didn't
Markle.
you do Rip Taylor?
I did not.
Did Farley do him? Who did Rip Taylor on the show?
Hello, operator. That's what you do when a joke doesn't work. Hello, hello, operator. We've been disconnected. Hello. Anyway, he's going to be on the show next. But do your question, and please, we'll get you some makeup. Good Lord, God.
Gotta get the old sweatband out, brother.
Should have brought the sweat. Have you ever thought about revisiting some of the old roles like Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore? Maybe doing a sequel?
Not really. Not really. No.
Fair enough.
I remember on Grown Ups, Adam was going, okay, you stand over with basketball scene. You stand over here, you stand over there, you get over here. Timmy, you come around, you take the ball from Rock, you give it to... Well, somebody yell, shoot! Somebody yell action! Said somebody yell action. And it was like, action! No. Dugan directed the movie, but he was a good guy.
Yes, yes, he is. Norma, you were good showing the buttocks.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I think that was my stunt double's ass.
Yeah, it was.
I was afraid to go down the thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I was
The
cut
water
from
slide
the
was
movie,
just-
but my stunt double wasn't.
Yeah, he stayed in, but we kept. He had a great.
I realized, you know what I realized about that movie as I was doing it? Because the movie was grown-ups. And I, in the movie, kept going, like, every time they were at a scene, I kept walking up and going, hey, guys, can I be in it?
Oh, yeah,
And
it
they
was
go,
at the
"No."
beginning and end of every scene.
So I realized that halfway through, wait a minute.
Damn, no, it was the best.
It
You
feels
killed
like
the
a guy-
hardest at read-through, too.
This feels like a guy trying to get in a movie.
Ah.
It was like
No,
I had
it
shown
wasn't.
up on the set. I wanted to ask you a question about, maybe we'll do it right now, about your strategy of using your friends, not only your actor friends, but your friends that aren't actors,
Yeah,
in your films,
yeah, my films.
your motion pictures,
Yeah,
and how that came about. Is that
just
to make you comfortable?
You know what's funny? Billy Madison, we wrote it for you and Covert. Can I tell this story?
Yeah, okay.
And then it was you and Covert. We're
Yeah.
going to be best friends. And he came in, and then I had no juice back in the day.
Yeah.
When I showed him, I wanted Covert and Norm, and they were like, "Yeah, we love that Norm guy." And who's the other one you said? We're like, "My buddy Covert. He's really funny." And then they made him audition, and then they said he had dead eyes. Right? And I was like, no, he doesn't. He's great. They're like, nah, we want a fat guy. Remember, the guy kept saying, we need a fat guy. He's not fat enough. I was like, eat it. Let him eat. And then, that was it.
Dead Eye Covert. I wonder how he got his nickname.
Oh, this
Dead Eyes. That's not a good.
He does the same thing Daly does. He always goes, you know what they said. And I was like, what? He's like,
That's an odd note, though, Alan.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel self?
Tell him who said it to you.
Who said it?
Sandy came back with, it's true, he's got dead eyes.
He died.
He dies, there's no life there. It's a bore.
I have never noticed that, but it's been off.
Beltzman was great, though. We got to be friends with Beltzman.
Yeah, Beltzman was awesome. And but using your actual civilian friends, Alan's a comedian.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
But Dante and.
But Dante,
I mean,
he
he's
came out.
hysterical.
He came out here to be an actor.
Oh, did he?
All these guys wanted to be actors.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
force anybody. Only one.
Betsy
on occasion.
Hammer.
Betsy Hammer. No, she wants to be an actress.
She does.
I do stuff some family members in there, and they hit the floor usually.
Yeah.
They don't make the final.
What about your mom?
She's just so funny in real life, and then when they call action, it goes terrible. It was terrible. I was yelling at my mother in Blended. We did Blended. She does a scene with my daughter.
Yeah.
All she had to do, it was a little league, like my little daughter says, now batting number... Sadie, exactly. She says, now batting number 6, blah, 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 and my mother says, oh, he's good, or whatever like that. My mother was so bad, and I wanted her to be in the movie, so I kept going, Ma! Let's go! Boy, you gotta pretend it's real. I'm
That's
yelling.
not good.
And the other crew members are like, my God, he's nasty to his mother. But I was screaming because I was like, I'm gonna have to cut you out again, Ma. Ma! Don't say that! Don't yell at me!
But could your mother actually hurt the money at the box office?
No, yeah, that's true. I could. So I'm trying to protect her with her friends at the, the big temple meetings.
Oh.
Yeah, you were horrible.
Scorsese's mom was in the cover. She wasn't.
She's
all
solid, but she seemed real though.
She did seem a little real, but
My
she would
mother
look at
has
the
that-
camera a couple of times.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or not. I mean,
Good fellas.
Scorsese's mother was in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Good God.
I didn't know. I'm not a cinephile. I've been accused of it, and I've gone to arbitration and paid a large settlement. But it turns out I am not
You'd
a
be
cinephile.
a gentle one if you were.
Yeah, that's right.
Naughty boy.
Questions for Adam Sandler, who is in the new film Blended, co-starring your old friend Drew Barrymore.
You know Drew?
Oh, I love Drew.
Remember, were you there at that crazy party I
Yes,
had?
I was.
20 years. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Drew was there. Farley was there.
Yes.
Remember how it ended?
No. I remember craziness.
It wasn't. It was a good one. I
Yeah.
think they get crazier now, though.
Yeah,
I think our
I'm
crazy
thinking of
thing
one
was-
thing, but you should probably tell your thing, because my thing might be
Well, all right.
unsayable. But no, go.
Yeah.
How did it end?
Damon Wayans flushed the toilet and it broke and the whole house was covered in pieces. Right? And then we all had to pull the plug at 5 a.m. But what was yours?
No, that was it.
Maybe we
that was
should-
it, but I didn't know
yeah.
it was. It was.
It was the same?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
but I didn't
yeah,
know if I never know what a guy wants to say.
Yeah, maybe yeah, feces ain't that bad. I was definitely nervous. There's so many things you could have said. I was like, uh-oh.
But no, Drew is. I have my theory on why you and Drew are so great together.
What is it?
Rom-coms.
What is it?
That you are both children.
Yeah.
That you are both ageless, and so you seem like a little boy, and she seems like a little girl.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing
And it's
it.
wonderful. No,
She's definitely cute still.
Yeah.
I saw what was happening though today. I actually this weekend I went to Disneyland with the kids.
Yeah.
Took them for the birthday, and I was in this nice room, and I looked in the mirror. I had the shirt off and the face out, and it wasn't the cute young Adam Sandler I once knew. I was like, whoa, Sandman taking it on the chin a little bit in that shot.
No, you think he looks cute?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, Adam, you think I'm all right?
Of course.
You
he
said I
doesn't-
was
he
half
ages
Dean,
very
half
well.
Jerry.
That's right. I did say that.
That's right.
Gosh, how do you remember that?
Because they wrote some article on me one time when I was doing well, and then they
Yeah.
said Adam's friend Norm Macdonald says he's half.
Half Dean Martin, half Jerry Lewis.
I
Oh, I
loved
can
it.
see that,
I
absolutely.
took it. I ran with it.
Questions from the internet. As a kid, what TV shows were you? What were TV shows were you crave? What any favorite cartoon? This comes from comes from Ninja Ben 55. Any favorite?
that stuff.
Any favorite? Well, I have to say it because they're from the internet. Any favorite cartoon characters?
When I was a kid?
Yes, because you remind me of a cartoon character.
Who? Was it this guy?
Should
or
I
you?
say it?
Yeah. Deputy Dog?
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, maybe. A little bit. Yeah.
Who was my favorite? I
you-
thought was the funniest person ever.
You love all those guys.
Yes.
You know that word.
I know all the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
But so you didn't watch cartoons?
I
is that what
loved
you're
the
saying?
car. Yeah, no, I loved them. I liked
Deputy Dog was your
Deputy Dog
favorite.
was up there. I liked Scooby, of course. I love Bugs.
Top Hat.
Top Cat, yeah.
Top
TC. TC, yeah. I can do
Sir.
TC. What are we gonna do? And Officer Dibble was cool. And then I liked I used to love Tennessee Tuxedo.
Oh my God.
Any exchange whoopee? I never could do them perfect. Spade's good at that stuff.
So definitely Hanna-Barbera.
Oh yeah, those were the.
I can do Scooby's laugh pretty good.
Oh.
You guys want to hear it?
Sure,
yeah.
absolutely.
good.
Thank you.
That's pretty damn good.
Thanks a lot.
I liked Snagglepuss.
Snagglepuss was good, yeah, yeah. I like
Strange variety of
yeah.
heavens to Murgatroyd. Yeah, he was it's a little.
Adam Egan gets involved.
Way to go, baby.
Hits the post.
From Sammy Sam 145. I do not read these before. That's why I stumble over them sometimes. You've said in interviews that you got fired from Saturday Night Live. What? Oh, I see. What kind of complete idiot gets himself fired from that show?
This is big.
It's a joke.
You got fired from.
They were being funny in the question, so then there's no
Did it hurt
answer.
your feelings when you got fired?
No,
you didn't
because
care,
I've been
right?
fired from every job I've ever had.
Exactly.
Were you fired from Roseanne?
No,
Okay.
that was the only because she let me go to do
SNL.
this show.
Ah.
But she's fantastic. My goodness gracious!
Oh man.
What a tremendously funny person.
Yeah, she murdered. When she hosted, she murdered.
Oh,
she murdered.
good.
She killed
She's
about
just
as hard
solid,
as anybody.
easy up there. You know what? A lot of people who are good on their TV shows come on SNL and crush the hardest.
Yeah.
You know, they know
TV.
TV doesn't scare them.
Yeah.
They memorize their lines by the end of the
Yeah.
week. Yeah, she was a toughie.
Roseanne, I was talking to what's his name, Chappelle, who I love, and he said his career got killed by the term crazy. They started calling him crazy, and he said it's very dismissive, and it doesn't mean anything really, or difficult or crazy.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
It sticks with you, and then so somebody's going to hire you, somebody goes, well, he's crazy.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Roseanne's probably an example of that. Here's Roseanne not working. Tom Arnold works every. One time I had a TV program, and so they had the boss. We had to get the boss. So people came in to read for the boss, and one of them was Tom Arnold. So I guess you're supposed to go through your agent, but Tom phones me the next day. He's like, hey, buddy, how about that boss job? I'm like, I don't know how it works. So I'm trying to distance myself from it. I'm like, I don't know how it works, Tom. I have no idea. It's out of my hands. He goes, I'll take half. He goes, tell him I'll take half. So that's a pretty good strategy, I guess.
Who got it?
Max Wright from Alf. Danny. Did you ever watch Alf?
Sure.
He played the dad.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
his name? Danny. No, not Danny.
Willie.
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 No, he looks kind of like Joe Lieberman, very, very funny guy. Here's I'm going to read ahead here. My hands are shaking like, I don't want to say like who, because I'll get in trouble. But, this is an interesting, this is kind of, in what ways was The Trivia Delinquent inspired by Arthur Fonzarelli?
Oh, 100%.
Was it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Leather jacket. I mean, they let me, that was the thing I did on MTV. I wore a leather jacket. It had a tattoo on my neck.
No, it's hilarious.
It was good. Quinn got me all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Control
Quinn
is
was
great.
the only reason I got on MTV because he was a powerhouse at MTV.
Oh my God.
And Remote Control was his show, and he when I first started stand-up, he was the guy who used to bring me out there, and he said, I'm telling you, this Adam kid's funny. And I don't think they like me that much, but he forced me on them.
Yeah. Quinn was the king then. Still is, really.
Yeah. He's
In
pretty
New
good on the
York.
Twitter, too, eh?
Yeah, he's hilarious on Twitter. But Quinn and Attell still kind of rule the New York scene. There's the young people, but
Sure.
there's the ladies.
Yeah. They're ruling, too.
And they have a big advantage because they're both comedians and they're ladies.
Yeah. Funny ladies.
So then people go, well, who do you want? Well, there's that one comedian. She's a comedian and she's also a lady.
Yeah.
And then
It's more common, though.
Huh?
more.
It's common now.
SNL is very...
They rule.
They rule the SNL.
Look, who is bigger than Tina Fey?
She's strong.
Too big to fail. Here's a question. You cast a bunch of professional wrestlers in your remake of The Longest Yard. Are they better actors than Norm Macdonald? That's probably pretty close, huh?
Similar.
I mean,
you always had that thing. Remember, I used to tell you you're kind of doing George the Animal Steel.
I always thought it was more like Dick the Bruiser.
You told me when I first met you I want to be the Freddie Blassie of comedy.
When I was a kid, my guy was a guy named Edward Carpentier.
Was he French
He
Canadian?
was French Canadian. He was the good guy, and the bad guy was Mad Dog Vachon. So one time we saw, the greatest thing I ever saw was, here was Carpentier's big move, because it was much less athletic back then. He would get up on the rope, do a backwards flip onto the thing, then do a backwards somersault, and then punch the guy in the face. But the guy was so impressed by the athleticism of what he'd just seen.
All right, overwhelmed by me. That's great, man.
But one time, the greatest thing I ever saw was in the Verdun Arena in the middle of the ice. They had set up, because they had an ice hockey game that night. Canadians don't say ice hockey, but so Carpentier threw Vachon over the net onto the ice. Vachon hit his keister onto the ice, and down he slid.
Wrestling, they brought it onto
They brought it onto the middle of the
That's
ice.
incredible, dude.
He slid down the ice and into the goal. The goal light went on, and then you looked up, and there was Carpentier. He had hit the goal light.
Oh, man.
That was
The
some
place
moment.
went bananas.
Holy crow.
Hey, I saw
place went,
Fuji
yeah.
and Tanaka
Oh.
at our in Manchester, New Hampshire.
They were
at a scale.
violent.
Those two is Fuji and Tanaka against Andre the Giant.
Oh,
wow.
I was at that.
Wow.
And Andre the Giant went bananas on him.
Yeah.
And he locked old Tanaka.
Yeah.
He put him on the turnbuckle, the highest one, took the middle rope, put it over his leg so he was kind of like stuck in there.
Yeah.
And Tanaka started crying like a baby. Pretty good.
He was a big man. He couldn't fall down.
Andre?
No, because he wouldn't be able to get
Yeah,
up.
that would be tough.
And then he couldn't be beat. You know,
Yeah, you can't
kind of
take
do that slapping. And that's where they came up with the only thing that frightened him. No man frightened the giant. A snake.
Oh, and they brought one in there.
Yeah, Jake the
Roberts?
Snake
Whoa,
Roberts.
that's
showed
what beat
up.
him?
Yep.
Whoa, I
That's
forgot. I
insane.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Pretty cool, dude.
Not afraid of it. I don't even remember. I guess probably one of your last tours of stand-up when you were at SNL.
Yeah.
We went somewhere.
In
And
Boston or
I
something?
just remember the Bruce Springsteen forgetting his line.
Oh, yeah. That was the greatest. Remember we all used to go on tour together?
That was so much fun, by golly.
I got to get an act again. You still doing it?
Yes.
Oh, you doing?
I have too much material.
Oh, yeah, I bet. You don't want to get off.
I start down just talking to the audience,
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
talking to the crowd, and then whatever they bring up,
You do jokes
I
on?
pretty well have a joke on
That's pretty great.
on every subject. Here's a question.
Go, baby.
This is an interesting question because, this is for a regular person, this would be something, but for a person with as much fame as you've accrued, this is interesting.
hear
Who is the most famous person you have ever met?
Whoa. McCartney.
Paul
wow.
McCartney.
You too, I'm sure.
I wasn't there.
You didn't get to
I
be
mean, I
there?
remember that story about Frank and.
Oh, that's George Harrison.
Oh, was that
When he
George
slammed
Harrison?
the piano.
Oh,
on his-
yeah.
yeah.
How'd that story go?
I think George was up visiting the writing room and he started tinkering on the piano. And as a joke, Franken slammed down the keys, almost hit his finger and just said, "We're writing in here," or
writing.
something. Yeah. As a joke.
As a
kinda.
joke, but
Telling
then
the
it
Beatle,
kinda-
we got better things to do.
But then it kind of ruined the whole.
I think right, exactly. Everyone was upset they didn't get to hear the jam session.
Instead of the jam session, they heard a Franken joke. Senator Al Franken. Sax jockey 657.
Sax drop?
Sax jockey 657.
Gotcha.
Not to be confused. You had to turn down Inglourious Bastards due to a scheduling conflict. Is that true?
It was I know Tarantino, and he would tell me for years he was writing that movie and he had a part for me. But at that time they were shooting, I shot Funny People with Epitaph. So I had to stay around. Yep.
Another interesting confluence of events happened recently.
What happened?
With the Tarantino movie, he had this movie that was
Magnificent Eight? Or
The Amazing Eight or something like that, based on the Magnificent Seven. Pardon
Hateful
me?
Eight.
The Hateful Eight
So the,
was a parody, or all his movies are sort of comedies, I think.
Yeah,
I agree.
And at the same time, you were planning The Ridiculous Six,
still going, buddy.
and it's still going.
Yeah,
And,
you're in it.
and I'm in it. Who do I play?
You'll see. You wear a cowboy hat though.
I can do.
You always like Slim Pickens.
I can do Slim Pickens.
I feel like the Ridiculous Six are doing what they're doing, and you just keep
I
going,
just
what are you
keep
guys
going.
doing?
Yeah, it might be that.
He buttons
Maybe
every scene.
that. Maybe that.
At the end of it, I was like, was it wide enough to cut out? Yeah.
The industry calls them the human button.
I think that would be better with 7. I think it'd be better with 7. That's Andy Devine. Okay. Oh, this is. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, I do know this game.
What?
Gelatinous 3 says there's a game called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
I don't know it. Oh, who would I rather fuck?
Who would you choose to fuck? Who would you choose to marry? And who would you choose to kill? Rob Schneider, David Spade, Norm Macdonald.
You want to kill Spade.
Kill Spade. That's
So simple.
so now.
No fighting back.
God damn it! Now it's down to Schneider and me
And it's
for fuck or marry. I know which one I want.
We'll take it. I'll marry you,
Hey!
and I'll go.
We don't have to
I'll
say
go
that.
hairless on the fucker.
Have you seen Rob lately?
I saw him a couple months ago. Yes, I hung out with him. He's doing good. He's happy.
I
He's
saw
doing
him.
stand up all the
He
time.
looks strong. He does stand up, and he has he phoned me and he goes, I'll get you a Gulfstream jet, fly you to Miami. I have a
to be on a
TV show,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll be on it, and then later you'll have your own TV show. And I was like, yeah, I'll do anything. And then 3 weeks went by and I haven't heard from him. But
I did one album, all songs, and that was one.
Oh,
of them. Yeah, good. How's your album doing? How's Brooks? We're gonna release it in 4 months. Normie had that album cooking for about 7 years.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Longer than Thriller took. But the problem is, you're more common with yourself. Every time I'd go in, I'd think, oh, there's a way to change it. Every time I'd listen, I go, I can change this. I can make it better. I can change it. I can change it. And then, and apparently, so much money went into sushi. I didn't realize it was coming out of the budget of the album.
They don't tell you that. You're like, man, they give you free sushi. And you're like, I gotta pay for that. I know. It's so funny. You know what happened one time? Like,
did you ever make any money from your albums?
Yeah. Eventually, but when we were making them, I remember I had loads of friends that would come by and visit, right? And I'd say, let's take a break. Brooks, come on, let's take him out to dinner. And then we'd go out to dinner, and he'd go, the label has it, man. The label. And then we'd go to the Palm. There'd be like 20 of us chowing down at the Palm. I was like, and they were like, Sandman. I was like, hey, baby, the label. And then at the end, I'd see my budget blown up. I'd be like, what happened? They'd be like, well, all the Palm visits. And I'd be like, I paid for that? And then meanwhile, Brooks was saying, you're welcome to everybody. They'd go, hey, thanks. He'd go, not a problem.
You're the label.
Exactly.
Yeah. You seem to be a guy that would be big internationally.
I do all right over there.
You do?
Some
okay.
places pretty good.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Sandman's happening in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah.
You wish you were doing good in Brazil. This guy loves the Brazilian
Oh, you like the
ladies.
Brazilian ladies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Tell them what you like about them.
They have. Yeah. You mean their backsides?
Yeah.
Good. No, come on, man.
No reason for filth.
Hey, man.
Not going to win a fucking Peabody for that fucking shit. I'm reading ahead.
They're nice figures.
I'm reading ahead.
Yeah.
Well, we do have to take a break.
Don't do it. Don't look at the sign,
Yeah,
Normie.
okay, we won't.
Normie stays down and focused.
I'm trying to...
Pretends he doesn't see the teacher going, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, here's an interesting question. I did not know this. Siskel and Ebert were not big fans of you. I didn't know it, but
I didn't know it either.
if I had to make a guess.
Yeah, they came at me.
Siskel and Ebert, not big fans of yours, but by gosh, you can't not like Gene Siskel or Ebert for his incredible courage throughout the end.
Yes.
Good Lord God.
Yes.
You know, he kept happy. He stayed happy.
And focused.
And he talked about the transformative power of films. Didn't help to transform him that much, but mentally, you know what I mean? It swept him away from his from the cage that had become his life. Anyways, Siskel and Ebert, it says here, Foghorn Leghorn 67 says Siskel and Ebert were not big fans of yours at first in '95, but said you may have a great career as a villain.
Oh,
have you ever thought of playing a villain?
Yes.
You have?
No, but I would do it.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be fun.
In a serious movie.
Now, you should write a serious movie that I'm the villain in.
Yeah,
you write a great serious movie.
Yeah, and you'd be the villain?
Yeah, I would do it.
What about this for an idea? A fella like you, you go into a psychiatrist. I'm just giving away this film if anybody's listening. You go into a psychiatrist and you tell him many things, and then all of a sudden, Session 66, you tell that's the name of the film. In Session 66, you tell the psychiatrist that you murdered a girl when you were young and buried her in the woods of Manchester.
And he can't say nothing.
Then you vanish. And then he's plagued by it.
He's got to tell somebody.
Yeah, so he goes and he investigates, and indeed he finds out there was a girl slaying.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so he goes to, and then he goes crazy. The nightmares that you should have, he has. Starts doing cocaine and molests, gets disbarred, but he's on a mission. He has to find you, and he does find you. But you have been forgiven by God.
And he doesn't know this.
Yeah, and then when he reaches you, you're there with your family, happy, and you're a villain.
And he's plagued.
He's plagued, and he tries to get you. And you're a happy family man at this point, forgiven by God Himself.
That's not bad. Well,
That's good. Huh?
that's pretty fresh.
He's the
baby.
villain. And who
Pretty
would
fresh,
be the? Who
except for one thing.
What's that? They've already done.
Exact plot of The Waterboy, buddy. And you know it. And you know it, Normie.
Click became my favorite movie.
Yeah.
My favorite, but before that was Waterboy. But then it was Click. What do you think of Click?
Yeah. I like it.
I love
that
that
one.
may go down as one of those It's a Wonderful
I don't
Life
think Siskel
movies.
and Ebert would put it up there, but I love it. But Steve Corn, buddy.
That was Corn. And I remember I think he's, you know how he's always like self-effacing Corn. He's afraid, I don't know.
Yeah.
Too
He
sentimental.
was cocky on that one.
Was he?
No.
But it seems to me like that movie will become like an It's a Wonderful Life.
I do get people who say they saw it and like they got teary-eyed and they yell at me and
Very
stuff.
sweet.
I got teary-eyed on it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that one.
And I only get teary-eyed usually for the national anthem.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
En français? S'il vous plaît? Come on.
Well, how about this for a French song?
Yeah.
This is how, listen, I grew up, my dad hated the French in Canada because the English generally hate the French.
I see, yeah.
So my dad one time, he gets there's a song, Alouette, Jean Alouette, Alouette, Jean de Plumeray, Jean de Plumeray. Okay. So my dad, who's bilingual, he told me, he said, sit down, son. And I sat down, and he goes, here's what the French are all about. And then he translated it. And the translation is lark. Gentle lark. Lark. Gentle lark. Gentle lark, gentle lark, gentle lark, gentle lark. I will pluck you, lark. I will pluck you, lark. Pluck you, lark. Pluck you, lark. Pluck you, lark. Lark, 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 lark.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what you got right there?
Yeah.
You got the shrink. That's his final monologue.
Are you talking about session 66?
Yes, I am. Session 66.
All right, maybe we should go.
We should
We're
go.
back with the only Adam Sandler.
Yep.
I think they were confused, but I didn't say one and only.
Why should you?
But I figure only.
There is. You don't need one.
You don't need one. All right. Adam Sandler's we're going to do jokes. On this show, we actually provide the guests with jokes.
Oh, good.
So you don't have to think about
Who wrote them?
funny stuff. Oh, we don't like to say because you have the option to pass.
Oh, but I can put this in my act
It's
if I
like
want.
Jimmy Fallon. Yes. It's a game. Okay, ready? I'll do the first joke to show you how they go. Michigan, so you can do it to the camera or you can do it to me. It doesn't matter who you do it to. Michigan man Curtis Peterson received a 15-year prison sentence for having sex with his pet pit bull. What's that, lassie? Woof, woof. Grandpa got stuck in a well? Woof, woof. Oh, you got raped. So I didn't want to say, this is to me a perfect Sandler joke. Here, you try that one.
Okay. A new study found that men with beards are more attractive. More great work from the University of Bob Seger. That was a good one. That's great.
We always get one to Ige,
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Eeg, man.
Sometimes he gets nothing.
Growing up, I never would have believed that one day I'd need a computer just to masturbate.
That's not bad.
Did they have computers when you grew up?
Yeah, I had a
TRS-80.
Apple IIGS, Apple IIGS.
Oh, really? So when I was young, Radio Shack TRS-80. But we're older than you, huh, buddy?
I don't remember
That was a
computers.
biggie.
When I was young, the computers were so big they'd fill up a whole room. But the good thing is you could ask them a specific question, and then it would come out yes or no. Unless you asked them an imponderable, and then smoke would spit out. And it'd say this does not compute. Okay, here, what about this joke? Call me an old softy. But I'd prefer if you called me a distinguished gentleman with a flagging erection. Hey, you got the New York things on, so here's a New York joke.
All right.
New York sports joke.
Tim Tebow's time in New York wasn't a total loss. He had a monument built to him in Central Park. A bench.
A bench. In my opinion, if you're going to fight the war on terror, a good place to start would be this nation's haunted houses. They're terrifying.
That's a good one.
You know, when I was a boy, my dad, he was I guess he was a frugal fella.
Yes.
You know, he was the double generation.
He had a big family he had to have
yeah.
money for, you know.
And he was the age, of my grandfather. He had me when he was 50. So he had lived in the Depression and stuff. Anyways, the point of the thing is this. We're at the exhibition, and there's the haunted house. So me and my brothers all want to go in the haunted house, and my dad says, well, God damn, that's no haunted. That can't be a haunted house. Why not? Well, it has wheels. The ghosts that come right out of it.
That's funny, man.
It's direct. Here's one for you, Adam.
Gadsy.
If you were a Russian prostitute on a date with serial killer Andrei Chikatily, a.k.a. the Rostov Ripper, and he couldn't achieve an erection, this was not your lucky day.
Oh, goodness. Well, things happen in this world, you know. You want to do that one?
Yeah. Adam?
One day in the hopefully not too distant future, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un is going to hear a loud popping sound, the sound of his head coming out of his ass.
Adam's very kind to you. Adam is the kindest guest to you so far.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah. Just in case he's still booking Tempe. Got to get in there.
Super Dave Osborne stared at him for a full 25 seconds.
He's tough. He's a strong man, yeah.
Where did you find this guy?
That guy is funny, though.
Well, things happen in this world, you know. Here's one. This actually is from my home
You wrote this? Oh, okay.
Canada.
Yeah.
Self-described Canadian porn star Luca Rocco Magnotta heading to court soon for the grisly murder of his Chinese boyfriend. Magnotta allegedly killed Lin Yoon on videotape. He started by cutting Yoon's penis off, leading to his lover bleeding out live on videotape. Ooh. Magnotta then went to his kitchen and placed his boyfriend's penis into a skillet, frying it until it was golden brown. While taking his last breath, Yoon witnessed his supposed soulmate feast on his genitals. After Yoon had perished, Magnotta began dismembering him, sending packages of his... I mean, this guy was a real jerk. Here's one for Adam. A little joke.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, says the guy who didn't shove a bunch of Reese's up his ass. That's good. Very good. Very good. This is very... Remember how hard you used to kill on SNL, by the way?
What?
You with these jokes. And remember you had to bring me out?
Yeah.
I'd be
it was always
next to
fun
you.
to bring Sandler out.
Oh, God. I didn't make you do... Oh, no, you would interview the Cajun Man.
Yeah? No.
No, that was Kevin.
Nealon.
No,
but
Nealon was perfect at that.
But what did you used to... You
I
used to
just
do
sat
something.
there while you did the Hanukkah song.
Yeah, but you were a rock.
I remember helping to write that Hanukkah song. By golly, it was fun.
Yeah, we all did it
And
together.
then it was before the computer.
It was when Roseanne was host. We were
Yes,
all
that's
you.
right.
They loved
That's
you.
right. And before it was before computers.
Right.
So Lori Joe was at that time the writer's assistant. You would have to go, Lori Joe, find out if this guy's a Jew.
That's right. That's right. It would be like a day later. I don't think so. Oh, what rhymes with
And then at the end, all I remember at the end, I said, there he is, Adam Sandler, not too shabby.
Oh, wow.
Very
Okay, what's
nicely
your
done.
joke?
The Octomom has reportedly been evicted from her California home. The mother of 14 children packed up and left her property in Palmdale after being asked to leave for not paying her rent for the month of April. The single parent, whose real name is Nadia Suleman, exited leaving a huge mess and the stench of urine inside the pad. Wait, it says here the urine has been traced back to Adam Eget, which is me.
So it's a self-effacing joke.
Tricked you there, Adam.
Hey, here's one that for Adam. It reminds me of. This reminds me of a Dangerfield joke, so I'm going to give it to Adam for his long-standing respect and love
For the
great Rodney.
My favorite
All
stand-up.
right, baby, okay, give me this.
All right, okay.
All right, my brother-in-law is so stupid. You kidding me? The first thing on his bucket list was suicide. All right, baby, okay. That's good,
That is a very good Rodney joke. That sounds like a Rodney. Okay,
all right.
fine.
I remember at the end, I saw him a couple of times at the improv, and at the end he'd say, "Thanks for the use of the hall."
Oh, yeah,
I wish we had the Gardner joke that he made him tell Rodney.
Was it? Remember Bob Woods used to open for Buddy Hackett?
Yeah.
And he used to, the first night, he said to Buddy when he got off, "Hey man, that was a great set." He goes, "They're not sets, they're shows." and then and Bob Woods said that he did a whole tour with him, and he on purpose did it every
just
night.
goes there?
And he would come off, and he'd go, "Whoa man, that was quite a set." "They're not sets, they're
All right, baby, thanks for the haul. You're all right? You're okay.
Kevin James has a smooth Rodney, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, he does a good one?
Unbelievable, Rodney.
Really?
Yeah, okay. He gets deeper.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Rodney, by the way, was that not the
Oh
craziest?
my God! It's funny that he thought he didn't know he was funny or something, you know.
Like, yeah, everything he
Right.
said was funny. Yeah.
Everything was funny, but he didn't know if you were making fun of him.
They think I'm a square or something.
Yeah. But everybody worshipped
Everyone
him, but
loved
he
him.
didn't understand it. Yeah.
Any good stories from?
Well, no. One time, Josh Gardner he used to do this joke all the time, and I make him do it. It was a retarded joke, where he'd go like, there's these two gay guys, and one guy says to the other, he says, this is how Josh talks, he goes, one gay guy says to the other, "Let's play a game called hide and go seek, and I will hide, you try to seek me, and if you find me, you get to fuck my ass, I'll be behind the couch." So I said, "You got to tell that to Rodney, you know." And so Rodney came, and then they were in that hallway down by the makeup where it's super thin, you know, that Farley used to have his dressing room. It's that super thin hall. And so I said, "Go tell him the joke." And he got stuck there with Rodney real close, you know. And he told the joke to Rodney, and then big silence, and then Rodney said, "I'll tell you something, kid, I'm not much for jokes, okay?" The guy most for jokes ever.
I hate one-liners, baby, all right?
I think there's nothing cooler than being a lone wolf, except at wolf picnics when you don't have a partner for the wolf wheelbarrow race.
Okay, you know what?
All right, baby, okay.
I'm going to give you two more jokes. You can read ahead, but I think this one is perfect Sandler.
Okay.
Offstage Sandler.
That's a good one.
We should end up. Here, I'll tell you what. We'll end with that one.
right, you
and do
say
that one.
it.
You can read ahead.
Porn
on that
actor
one.
Ron Jeremy is back at work after having open heart surgery. The name of his next feature, "I'll have to sit down for most of this."
Okay, so this is going to end the broadcast, and then we'll say goodnight. The perfect Adam Sandler, offstage Adam Sandler show. And here it is.
Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but I invented the light bulb up my ass.
All right, Adam Sandler, everybody. Thank you, buddy. All right. Not too shabby.
Thank you very
My
much.
hero, Adam.
Way to go.
If you enjoyed the show tonight, why not tell a friend, huh? Make sure to subscribe below.